Most people believe a wealth mindset is about thinking positively about money, visualizing success, or repeating affirmations until something changes. That belief alone is the reason so many intelligent, capable people never escape financial tension. Because wealth was never created by optimism. It was created by identity, by the invisible rules a person lives by when no one is watching, when emotions spike, when decisions feel uncomfortable, and when discipline is required without external reward. A wealth mindset is not what you say you believe. It is what you consistently tolerate, what you delay, what you walk away from, and what you choose even when it costs you comfort in the short term. Your financial reality is not random. It is the logical outcome of thousands of micro decisions filtered through your nervous system. Every purchase, every avoided conversation, every risk you didn't take, every opportunity you ignored because it felt unfamiliar. These patterns aren't conscious. They are emotional reflexes shaped by identity. And identity always wins over intention. You can want wealth, talk about wealth, study wealth, and still unconsciously sabotage it if your identity is calibrated for safety rather than expansion. A true wealth mindset begins with a brutal realization. Money responds to behavior, not desire. And behavior responds to self-concept, not motivation. This is why motivation fades and discipline fails. You cannot outperform the identity you secretly believe you deserve. If deep down you see yourself as someone who must work hard for approval, you will choose effort over leverage. If you see yourself as someone who avoids conflict, you will underprice yourself. If you see yourself as someone who fears instability, you will cling to certainty even when it limits growth. Wealth is not blocked by lack of intelligence. It is blocked by emotional conditioning. Most people live in a scarcity-trained nervous system. They feel urgency where patience is required. They feel fear where calculation is needed. They feel guilt when they succeed faster than their environment expects them to. Their body associates money with stress, pressure, or responsibility rather than freedom and neutrality. So even when opportunity appears, the body resists. Procrastination appears. Overthinking takes over. Self-sabotage becomes logical. This is not weakness. It is conditioning. And it is reversible, but only if you stop treating wealth as a goal and start treating it as a psychological state. Wealthy individuals are not calmer because they have money. They have money because they trained calmness under pressure. They learned how to slow down decisions while others panic. They learned how to sit with discomfort while others seek relief. They learned how to separate emotion from execution. This is the real compounding advantage. Not capital, but emotional regulation. Not confidence, but tolerance for uncertainty. When your internal state is stable, your external decisions become precise. And precision compounds faster than effort ever will. A wealth mindset changes how you interpret time. Scarcity-driven people rush. They want fast wins, quick results, immediate validation. They discount the future because the present feels unstable. Wealth-driven identities play long games. They delay gratification not through force, but through clarity. They understand that patience is not passive. It is strategic. Every time you choose long-term positioning over short-term comfort, you reinforce an identity that can hold more, and the world responds accordingly. Notice how you behave when progress is slow. Do you doubt yourself, change direction, or abandon the process? Or do you adjust calmly, trusting that systems outperform moods? Wealth is built by people who do not emotionally react to temporary outcomes. They see volatility as information, not judgment. Loss as feedback, not identity damage. This emotional neutrality is rare, which is why it is valuable. Markets reward those who can stay rational, while others become reactive. Your spending habits reveal more about your mindset than your income ever will. Do you spend to impress, to soothe, to escape, or to signal belonging? Or do you spend intentionally, with awareness of future trade-offs? Wealth-minded individuals don't avoid pleasure. They simply refuse unconscious pleasure. Every dollar is a vote for the identity they are reinforcing. The person who spends impulsively is often trying to regulate emotion, not buy an object. When emotional regulation improves, financial discipline becomes effortless. Another hidden layer of wealth mindset is self-trust. Many people don't fail financially because of bad opportunities. They fail because they don't trust themselves enough to commit. They hesitate, wait for perfect conditions, overconsume information, and under-execute. Wealth requires decision-making under imperfect information. If you outsource your confidence to certainty, you will always be late. High performers build evidence of self-trust by acting, evaluating, and adjusting, not by waiting. Your environment also plays a silent role. If everyone around you normalizes stress, debt, and limitation, your nervous system will interpret those states as safe. Growth then feels dangerous, even when it's rational. A wealth mindset sometimes requires emotional separation before financial elevation. This does not mean abandoning people. It means refusing to inherit their fears. You are allowed to outgrow the emotional ceiling of your surroundings. Perhaps the most misunderstood aspect of wealth mindset is that it is quiet. It does not announce itself. It does not chase attention. It does not rush to prove. It is grounded, patient, and selective. People with true wealth psychology do not need constant reassurance. They measure progress internally. They move differently, slower in speech, faster in execution, calmer under pressure. This presence alone opens doors because people trust those who are not desperate for outcomes. If you want to rewire your wealth mindset, stop asking how to make more money and start asking who you must become to hold more money without distortion. Can you handle boredom without distraction? Can you handle success without guilt? Can you handle responsibility without resentment? Money amplifies whatever is unresolved. This is why inner work precedes outer expansion, not as philosophy, but as function. Every level of wealth demands a higher standard of self-regulation, more patience, more clarity, more emotional maturity. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is not filled with hustle. It is filled with identity upgrades. And identity upgrades happen through repeated behavioral alignment, not sudden breakthroughs. Small decisions made consistently in the direction of your future self. Wealth mindset is not about becoming someone else. It is about removing the internal friction that prevents your natural intelligence from compounding. When your emotions are trained, your decisions sharpen. When your decisions sharpen, your results stabilize. And when results stabilize, confidence becomes quiet and unshakable. This is how wealth is built. Not loudly, not quickly, but inevitably.